That's not a toy. Nuh-uh, it's not. She's playing on the floor. So since my last video, she has learned to crawl, and she's getting better and more efficient at it every day, and it's terrifying. I physically get a break because she's playing on her own more, but mentally I'm like... A lot of her favourite toys at the minute are trash. Empty bottles, empty food packets, none that can like pull apart easily and she could swallow. They're all like hard things. And I've taken, you know, anything off that's dangerous. You should have seen her in her bath the other day. It looked like, you know, a really heartbreaking scene you see when the ocean looking really polluted with plastic. That's what her bath looked like. I bought you one fancy bath toy that makes a noise and lights up and sprays water, and she's terrified of it. I have to hide it because if she sees it when we get in the bath, she just can't relax. So should have just given you more trash, shouldn't I? More trash. Are you a trash baby? I am just making a note of some people from my DMs on Instagram. Yesterday I started sorting through loads of babies' clothes. I had this big box of stuff that I was like, I'm going to keep this for future babies, and I'm going to keep this because it's sentimental. And I keep going back to that box of stuff, and every time I go back I find more things that I'm like, actually I'm going to part with that. I've got basically 2 rooms that I can't really use because it's just storage. Not all of it is my stuff, not all of it's my fault. But yeah, that's bad, isn't it? I keep a lot of stuff. I think maybe it's because I'm so sentimental with things. I am quite materialistic in that way. I care about things and I always think about wanting to look back at stuff when I'm older, which is basically the entire reason I make photo albums, is for old me to look back at and reminisce. I am keeping some of her baby clothes. I'm keeping some special things that are like her iconic little outfits to me that she wore a lot in the early days, and things I think will come in handy again for another baby. So I just put it out there on Instagram for people to let me know if they needed some baby things, if they were struggling, and I'm just going through my messages. Trying to read your book. I was using that to lean on to write things. Someone ripped the snail's shell off. I wonder who did that. Probably Tucker, innit? Naughty Tucker. Definitely not a baby. Tucker, why are you ruining our baby books? How could you do such a thing? Lana's double checking my packaging. Is that alright? Have I done it okay? I'm checking it's secure. She's playing on the floor bed. I still don't feel like I can take my eyes off her for a second. She's developing so quick at the minute and getting so many new skills and things. I never know when she's suddenly gonna do something unexpected. So I need to practice being really quick at vlogging. Like really quick. I can't. Yeah, she told you. Our 2020 was like the best and worst year all rolled into one. 2019 was really our best year. We got married, we got pregnant. One of our best friends got married, my mum got married, another one of our best friends got married. 2019 was fantastic. 2020, I mean, we all know what happened there. Wasn't great, but I gave birth, had my baby, and my life changed, and it was the best time in so many ways, but then so the worst. The year didn't start off great. I was in a bad car accident while I was pregnant, and Alex lost his job. We found out that my father-in-law had less time than we thought. We knew he wasn't well, but he had much less time than we thought, and it was in the middle of lockdown, so we couldn't do things you would normally do when you know you haven't got long left with someone. Then there's giving birth in lockdown, being hospitalised, having a mental breakdown in hospital. Bo Bean passes away. Another family member passes away. My mum's suffering with pain, and no one really been able to help her. I'm not exaggerating when I say I feel like everyone in my family is suffering in some way right now, and I'm worried about everyone. Having baby has helped me massively. It's definitely made life more stressful at times, being a new mum, having a baby during all this, but without her I don't know that I'd have such a like get up and go kind of attitude even when I'm feeling really down. Sorry, my battery died again. My battery's always dying. Every time I film, my batteries are dying, and I'm always charging them. Maybe they're just crappy batteries. I'm surprised I wasn't feeling worse sooner, to be honest. I think the oomph that baby gave me kind of blasted me through most of the crap. But then the beginning of this year, I started like coming down and maybe like feeling a lot of the things that had happened, because I've been so like on autopilot and just busy every day, and it helps to not think about things. Oh, you trying to keep you out of videos, go away. The beginning of the year, my anxiety got pretty bad. I mean, it's been pretty bad on and off, but you know. She's not upset, she's just practicing her demonic screeching. It's been a struggle to find the motivation to do anything work-wise, and then when I do have the motivation, I don't necessarily have the time, or have a quick burst. I have a quick burst of motivation and I try and do something, and then baby needs me, so that time is over, and then I just have to leave it, and then I feel like, you know, I'm still learning how I'm gonna manage being self-employed with baby. She's only 9 months old, so I'm gradually getting more free time now. You know, like we used to have to ignore the rats drinking from the water bottle noise in the background all the time. That's the new noise we're gonna have to just learn to deal with. Alex has not found a new job yet, which is putting a lot of pressure on us. We apply for everything that comes up that's suitable. He's had multiple interviews. We've got 2 jobs at the minute that we're waiting to hear back from. But whenever we apply now, we are one of tons of people, because so many people have lost their jobs due to COVID. It would be a massive boost for us if he could get a job. Obviously, it would be great. It would be great financially. It'd also just be great emotionally, mentally, to give us some like stability. Alex used to earn the bill money, the bill paying money, and then I would earn like the living money. It's kind of how we do it. I hope you can like hear me okay over the top of this. So his money was the most reliable, so that would be like the house and the bills. My money would be food budget, household things, treats, all other kind of things, and that worked great for us as long as I've been self-employed, which is since 2013. Just having a baby would have made that a difficult dynamic to maybe maintain and to find a new way of doing that. But having a baby as well as being made redundant, and then that being during a global pandemic where people are not exactly feeling confident enough to hire loads of staff right now. I mean, it's just poo. It's just really poo. So my anxiety got bad, and it actually, because of lockdown, I think, started showing itself in a bit of a different way. I started overspending. Like, I never thought I'd had a problem with shopping, because I wasn't someone who was buying lots of expensive, fancy things. But when I've properly thought about it and realised lately, I am buying, even if they're not expensive, I'm buying little things because it's something to look forward to, something coming in the post, and it's something new, and it just gives me a bit of like a rush, I guess. Also been eating really badly and picking my skin, my face. I picked my face last night and I'm so annoyed with myself because my skin was looking great. Been picking a lot lately. As doomy and gloomy as all that sounds, and we are still in a not great situation. Spring is arriving and I feel so hopeful just because of that. Nothing's changed except, no, actually that's not true. One thing has changed. I've noticed more job listings going up, so local employers are feeling more like employing people again, so that's a great sign. Even if we don't get these 2 jobs that we're waiting on at the minute, I say we as like a team, Alex, even if he doesn't get these 2 jobs, it's a really hopeful sign that people are feeling like hiring again. And sunshine just rewires my brain a bit. I've been feeling so much more positive the last few days. Like, I posted something on Instagram when I was feeling really pretty bad, and then like the next day the sun came out and I was like, maybe I should delete that because I feel great now. It really makes a world of difference. I'm sure it does for a lot of you as well. So I'm hopeful. I'm going on walks every day now. The weather's a little bit crappier today, but I'm still going out today. I'm getting more sunshine, more fresh air. I think it's doing me a world of good. I mean, I've only been on a walk the last 2 days and I'm now filming a video. That's kind of a good sign, right? I'm feeling creative and confident enough to even do this. Yeah, that's a good sign now I think about it. Because I hadn't been out properly for a long time because it's been so cold and I just did not feel like it. I have so many goals and I'm not sure how to do them now that I have a baby. Maybe it's just a matter of time. Oh, you be careful. Come here. You're gonna fall over. Come here. Sorry, I just had to rescue a baby. My main goal is my photography. I really want to do more photography. I've got such a vision in mind of what I want to do. I would like a new camera. I didn't realise how old my camera actually is and how little it's worth until I looked it up. Not this one, a different one. It's still good. And I'd like to keep that as a second camera for if I do events and Alex does them with me. Because at the minute he just uses this little vlog camera when we do events and it's not really the most profesh. I have got goals with Little Dough, but Little Dough more requires me to have a chunk of money to invest in something. At least the way that I want to do it. But I can still make jewellery. Yes? I am going to be making more of my handmade jewellery soon. Some people seemed quite worried about me when I posted that thing on Instagram and said I needed to go to the doctors and stuff. Trust me, I have been dealing with my brain long enough and I've had therapy 3 times. I've been on off medication. I've gone to the doctors loads of times. I'm not going to be hesitant about going if I feel like I need to. Honestly, I would. I don't feel like I need to right now. Before I'd consider going back on medication, there's lots of other things I'd do first, which is what I'm doing now. With the walks and fresh air and little things I can do in my life to make a difference. Because I don't think my feelings are completely unreasonable. I think that it's a reaction to shitty situations and things that are just building up in my head. So I don't necessarily think I need the doctors yet.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you not fall off the end of the bed for a second? Oh, deet.
Lana is gonna be 9 months at the weekend. Thank you so much for all your love and support. When I'm feeling like this, I don't read comments very often, to be honest. It's kind of a big enough hurdle to post something. I can't then be worrying about what are people gonna say. Have I accidentally like done something really offensive that I didn't realise? It just worries me. It just stresses me out. I don't know why. That's why I've been turning off the ability to DM me on Instagram. I turn it back on occasionally, like if I ask people for something or for some advice or whatever. But I've been turning it off a lot because this might sound really silly, but it was always a source of anxiety. I just didn't realise it. The fact that anyone could contact me at any time and say anything. And I didn't even think to turn it off, and then I did and I was like, that's kind of good actually. Like, I don't need to be available to everyone all the time if I don't want to be. That was kind of a little revelation, and it's been feeling good to just think, you know, I'll post when I want to, but I'm not open for every discussion everyone wants to have with me right now. Again, this is not like horrible people being mean or anything, but that almost doesn't matter. I mean, I imagine it's worse if people are being mean, but it almost doesn't matter. It's just like being in a crowd sometimes, just a bit overwhelming. I guess I'm just trying to scale my world down a bit and just focus on like having a chill, good day right in front of me. Yeah. You're down on the boob, are you? Okay, we'll call it a day there. Goodbye everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye. She's waving. Can you wave? Bye. Bye. Good girl. Bye bye. A massive thank you to all my patrons over on Patreon, and a special thank you to Willowy Wings, Jessica Baldock, Hannah Robinson, Emma Outland and Brandy Wine. Thank you all so much.